Most homeowners don't realize how many different pantry options they actually have when remodeling a kitchen. In this video, I'm breaking down the 4 most common pantry styles, what they are, who they're perfect for, and why choosing the right one can completely change how your kitchen works. If you want better storage, better organization, and a cleaner looking kitchen, this will help you pick the right pantry the first time. So number one most common style you get in a pantry is just your typical standard pantry where you have a tall cabinet, you don't really want to put anything inside of it, you're on a nice tight budget. It is basically a basic pantry with just shelves, something that we have here. In this pantry, all you're getting is just shelves, gives you that full storage. You want to put everything you can in there. You want to put your canned goods, your cereal goods. This is a good way to start. You're starting at a lower budget and it's just basically shelving. So if you're on a budget and you don't want to spend all the nice gadgets on a pantry, this is a good place to start if you want to have a pantry in your kitchen. Basic shelves. You could either do a 2-door system, you could do one where it has a taller door and a smaller door on the top, but this is a little more typical, your standard pantry. So number 2 option is a pantry with rollouts. So why I like this so much is because it kind of makes you remember what you have in the back. So if you have stuff here, you won't forget what you have in the back. Usually when you do a pantry that just has shelves, you tend to forget what you have in the back. With something like this, you know exactly what you have, so you never forget what you have back there. So when you have a pantry that has nice rollouts, you could either put 4, you could put 5, it all depends on your design, it depends how much stuff you have. So if you have a lot of stuff, maybe you want to put a couple more rollouts. Nowadays, they're doing the adjustable rollouts, which is pretty cool because now you could adjust them as you please. Once your installer leaves, he could basically adjust it yourself. You don't have to call a handyman to come over and basically move those rollouts, but that's always another option you could have. Make sure you let your designer know that, hey, I want adjustable rollouts. That's that new feature that John mentioned. But this is pretty cool. This is something that a lot of people like. One of our top sellers putting rollouts in there. It just makes life a little easier and you never forget what you have in the back. And before you choose a pantry style, make sure you download my free guide called the Ultimate Kitchen Cabinet Renovation Guide. What's best for your budget? It walks you through smart choices at every budget from $5K to $50K, including which pantry upgrade give you the best return. The link is in the description. Our number 3rd option for a pantry is basically something a little more upgrade. It's a pantry pullout. Now the cool thing about a pantry pullout is one of those that, hey, I want to show it off to my friends and family that I got a cool pantry pullout. It is functionable, but I feel like sometimes it is kind of one of those I want to show it off kind of thing. So the cool thing about the pantry pullout is it's attached to your door, so you don't have to open the door and then pull out your rollouts, or you don't have to open it up and look for shelving. And you got everything in one shot. So the best thing to do with this is when you have a full wall, and you have a pantry, this would be the best thing to do. You do your pantry pullout, that way you can pull everything out. The wall kind of blocks everything on one side, but you're able to see everything on the other side. The other beautiful thing about this is that you get to see everything you have in one shot. So you get to basically put all your stuff and you know where everything is at. The only down thing about this is that you're limited to the amount of shelves. So a lot of companies sell this to you already. It's already ready to go. Most manufacturers are only going to give you 4 shelves. If you want that additional shelf, they'll probably charge you an additional charge, possibly anywhere between $50 to $100 just to add that 1 extra shelf. The other thing, biggest complaint that I get is that it's not that easy to adjust these shelves. It does take a little time, a little muscle to move those shelves around. But other than that, this is very cool. It's very nice to have. It has the soft closing feature. Your door is attached to it, and it comes out everything at one shot. So you're able to see everything that you have in one time. So our last pantry is basically what we like to call a semi kind of walk-in pantry. It's a huge pantry. We like putting this in the corner. It gives you a lot of access, gives you a lot of storage. So if you have a good sized kitchen and you want to kind of customize your pantry and you want to go with that big pantry that you have, or you have one of those old style pantries where the door is at an angle, but you want to make sure it kind of flows with your kitchen, this is a good way to do it. This is kind of a walk-in style pantry where you open up the doors. You got these big doors that open up. You could basically put a full countertop on the inside. You got your base cabinet, you got your uppers. You could put appliances on the inside. You can almost kind of jump in there and grab your stuff. So it's a little easier. It's more walk-in style. Because of the showroom, we decided to make it a little smaller, but typically we like making these a little bigger so that way you have a lot more room. So If you have a huge amount of stuff that you like putting in your kitchen, a walk-in pantry is a bonus. You basically get a lot out of it if you like storing a lot of stuff. Go ahead and put a countertop in there. It helps you out as opposed to just putting shelving. That's another option. You could do all shelving and just basically have a bunch of stuff in there, kind of do an L-shaped shelving and then kind of organize your stuff. Here, just because we wanted to do something a little different, we added the countertop, we added the base cabinets, and you got your upper cabinets. So if you have a little higher budget and you want to do a walk-in pantry, this is basically a good one to do. If this helped you understand the 4 most common pantry options, the next video you should watch is kitchen layout mistakes and how to fix them. I'll link it right here, and I'll see you at the next one.